Eventually found a shot onto Wonderful, who was playing inbound. He's likewise AWP onto B. Trying to scope these angles. Smoke plays for Monster. Score wants to get aggressive. Has a bit of support from HS. Trades out, drops the bomb. That's isolated.
Called out.
Yeah, absolutely isolated towards the Monster. As Kize wants to trade back the AWP to the low HP Deledes. Yes. Quick flash. They want to buy themselves some space to capture this C4 flawlessly, but the angle, not expecting HS to take a more aggressive approach into T-Water. Wonderful wasn't covering it. Instead, he's a million miles away on A.
They were trying something though, because as you said, they do need to make something happen with the up. Unfortunately, Fleeve going down now puts even more pressure on towards Torzy to try and step up here. He's over on long. He's made a bit of noise as he was jumping up. I was gonna say could be heard by the players up close, but, well, it doesn't matter when he gets the shot off and snatches the life of Smooya. He will now be left alone with Corey going down, but he's ready for the trades. A little bit late from Alex there on the swing out, and, well, I don't even think he managed to get a shot off. Maybe even more for Torzy. Yeah, he doesn't care. Keeps going forward. Takes out Mopos, and up on 12-7 right now. We're seeing a very top-heavy scoreboard at the moment from Budapest 5, and on the CT side especially, that's incredibly worrying.
Consistently. Smoke and the nades! The bullets from Victor! Mantu's alone on A!
Mantu's alone, but he's gonna get a second kill. He shuts down that mid push that could have worked out if Voivode continued to run through, but Mantu knows Apartments is the problem, and he's gonna get that kill as well. Mantu from this position can do so much work. We've seen him have huge rounds from here before in previous tournaments, and Mantu continuing to shut down the attack. That's 4 kills, and just one more player left. In fact, it is the player that started the round well for Voivode, who is now the last remaining player in the 1v3. Victor needs to ace clutch this. He needs all 3 remaining players to complete the royal flush of 5 kills. And that bomb goes down. Molotov out to the front of Library. Flash it short. Changes position, and Mantu secures the ace.
Running through that palace smoke because I kind of need a little bit more help here. And he's like, yeah, no worries, mate. I can do that. I'll just run through, get some more entries. I'll even do it up towards palace against the eco. This half-buy investment has already dropped a couple of players. IQ looking so incredibly dominant, and Kova just getting picked apart by Chimfat again.
Yeah, looking so good, to be honest. The scout in for Twixie. Oh my.
Hold on, there's B play starting to come through. Rush on the bench, but Nico on the flank. It was always Nico jumping out of the window. 1 kill, drops the bomb planner at least. And now it's on JKS. Mr. Savage, can he pull off the clutch? 1 picked up and a second locked in. 4K from JKS. They're ready to look over the top of this smoke. It's already starting to come through, and Red Start trying to get something done, some damage early to make these body shots easier. They're not going to expect this second player. This is the cheeky setup you were talking about, and it's worked out perfectly. Dreamer taking 3 down, and now Mantu left clutching at straws, trying to find a round win, but Bubble says no. 10 rounds for Voivode. They win on the Deagles, and it's that double stacking goose that unveils a round win.
The bait and switch works out beautifully for Voivode.
In complexity, they haven't got out onto the site yet. JKS is still in Palace with that bomb, and this smoke begins to fade away, revealing Lexi B. Oh no, Config has delivered. The AWP has been dropped as well, and it's all on Valde. 1v3 can certainly win around like this, especially if he's given chances like this. Bomb plant denied, second kill onto Config, and now just 1 player between him and the clutch. Blame F is his next challenge, the ultimate boss, and he'll try and take him down, and he's done it. Valde, a huge round.
Complexity arriving late to the...
They don't even have a smoke to put on it. Yeah,
There's
they don't even have a smoke. There's nothing that they can do about getting out earlier. There is not going to be enough time, surely. They would need these kills instantly, and while they're still going forward, they want to give it a go. The frags are coming in, at least back and forth, and it does eventually favor Voivode, but there's nothing they can do. Floppy's chilling on B. That's your point. There just wasn't time. Floppy did not need to rotate once he realized that the time was just going to win it for him. Voivode outplayed themselves.
Yeah, I understand the logic there. They're like, well, we're
off in the backlines as well. They need kills, and Tessus will deliver 1. But are there more on the menu? Yes, there are, but unfortunately, that's not a dish he can order. Cadian instead comes in. 2 players brought down, and a third. Heroic are headed to DreamHack Masters, and they're doing it in style. Cadian will fall, but Heroic will win the game, the series, and come through. They will be your first team qualifying for DreamHack Masters.
About being cut from Heroic, I think he offers a lot, so it'll be interesting to see how he slots in here. You know, it's a good opportunity for him to showcase his abilities. And speaking of, Config's time to shine here on the B side. They're running right into him, and that's 3 kills on the hold. He's run out of ammo. Luckily, he has his teammates to back him up, and JKS.
This is a difficult retake towards A. The utility comes raining on over. Floppy will find the first. That's a great kill to find. Well, you'll get another one as well. He's had enough of this already. It's all up to Mopos, positioned out towards Long, a Galil in his hands. They're checking towards Toilet. What point do they think about Long? Not yet, not ever. And it's Mopos with 2. He'll clutch out the round. It looked like Cloud9 were going to be able to secure it, but they just pay.
2 supplementary players get the bomb down, so at least they've guaranteed themselves money moving forward. Cadian on the P250 could be a threat on this angle, though.
It's half number 2, and it's the good old switcheroo from Heroic. 2 players to try and clutch things out here in the pistol round, and Cloud9 using overwhelming numbers to try and get in, but Cadian finding all of the kills he needs to. Shush peppering them from a distance as well. They cannot track down Cadian, and he's found 3. Shush finding the...
Here for OG to bait out some of that CT utility. You saw in the previous round, Rush's flashes from Long were what slowed them down significantly as they tried to scale up onto A. Let's see if they can beat the counter util this time.
Blamaf, another lineup! That's huge from Blamaf. 3 coming through.
Oh boy, it's not going to be going on this time around. Fasher.
What has happened?
In a 1-on-3 right now. He has a kit. He has, well, been able to make his way out towards the bomb site itself, but long-range duels actually gets a good tap in. But
he's got that kit as well.
If he just ducks and stays down for long enough, it's going to be real difficult for Robin to get anything done.
Come on,
Robin,
look at this. He can't find the head.
Shot.
Oh, that's the long range and the kit. Oh, Robin, not going to be feeling too great about that one. Lingby taking that pistol.
Oriented attack, and with Poshnek now, well-timed spam would be the end for Azza, but instead he's just going to make his own way forward. And with that, Azza opens things up. There's a crack out. The site swings open like a door in a gale as well. Sparrow, he shuts down the first. He slams that door straight into Extremer's face as he finds 2 now, on for a 3rd at Extremer. They suddenly stack an ace substantially up for good reason. Sparrow on for the ace now, ready to swing wide, looking to catch out Ben10. He does just that. A wonderful round by
kill. It's Issa who had the better position, and the kill does come through. Issa takes significant damage, so backs away from it, and now Config, caught in the tunnels, gets the 1 kill. Here's the footsteps of Alexipi, and a clean headshot, dropping the bomb, and the in-game leader of OG.
Oh, Blamaf's just sitting here.
Just toying with them, Hawker.
Oof. Manti gets a chance. Is he ready for Config, though? I don't think so. Config stuck around, and he is taking over right now. 17 kills in 10 rounds for Config. I mean, you can look at the...
Broke the point on his own and dancing around it. First kills there. Shush. Oh, not unsuspecting the dink as well. He finds 3 kills from that position. That is far more than you could ask for from Mezzi when it came down to it. But Floppy somehow inserting himself between both the Heroic players. May just find a timing. Cadian completely caught off guard. But does he suspect that the apartments have been compromised? There's a smoke deployed on the bomb. But Floppy, the quick adjustment to clutch it back for Cloud9. Round number 14.
This is a bit of a controversial take I'm about to give, so Michael is not with me on this guy.
3.
Mezzi still had his smoke left, though. He's just put that down onto the site, and that makes life much more difficult for K23. They're going to try and use it to their advantage, though. Sneaking up with some cover. Quick kill from Adren. He nearly makes it a second. Flash coming through. Adren gets aggressive, and it's all on S-Attack. He's won a clutch earlier in this series. He's got to do it again. First headshot's good, and the second. S-Attack making it happen with the AK, and he even gets an AWP for his troubles, Dinko.
That's why they're paying the big bucks. He's had a lot of rounds like that, Alex. You know, he's had that big clutch at the end of Dust 2 that got them over the line. Smokes and flashes middle. Alex behind the double door. Adren goes down through the edge of the door. Mo, and a trade back into Mezzi. 4v4, and with 37 seconds left. A23 again, just pushing up in towards short. S-Attack not flashed off, not dealt with at all, and he will be able to pick off 1. Goes in for a second as well, and Norbert's brought down. We're looking for this follow-up player as well. Finn with the bomb dropped. And this is just clean from Metatide. 3 kills. Displaying that when he's unpressured, when no flashes come in, he's going to dish out all that damage.